What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 23 of my Total Warhammer II modded Throgg campaign. So as we saw last time, we had begun a war with Ostermark, mostly because they were on our way back to Troll Country and to the Tower of Crack, where we can get our Cold Voider slash Frostworm hunt going on. In this battle for Norden, we were able to test out our various new troll units as well as our other monsters that we got in here, and though this army is not complete, we at least have a picture of how the various units perform. We saw that the Norsken River Trolls unsurprisingly took a heck of a beatdown and took the most damage. I would imagine that's related at least partially to the lack of armor that they have. But I do wonder how much their armor grows. Like, they're at 48 at rank 2, as compared to 58 on the regular Norse controls at rank 5, or 70 for the regular Norse controls at rank 9. So that's quite a bit less fragile with all the extra armor, if they can get up there. So we will still, we're going to keep them around at least for now. And I mean, we're going to keep one unit of these no matter what we do. I just don't know whether we'll be getting rid of one of these or one of these yet. It really depends. I mean, I like that they have an aura, and I like that they have a niche attack, or a niche ability, rather, with regards to them being able to fight in water. But how many water battles are we really gonna get to actually need one of these aquatic units? Probably not so many. But still, I'd like to get them up to level rank 7, rather, so that they get their maximum buffs to see how they perform in such a situation. Anyway, other than that, we also have Surtha X army already, and yeah, you notice that he doesn't have his mage yet, but A, we have no money, and B, I haven't found a metal mage, and Surtha absolutely has to have a metal mage that has a trait that I like. I guess aggressive would sort of fit, but I'm a little bit wary of putting minus melee defense on a caster. That seems like a bad idea. Anyway, other than that, nobody has to do anything. Wulfric is just going to sit here waiting for this Chaos stack to keep building, while he's waiting for Throgg to level up to rank 30, which should happen in about a turn or two, and then Wulfric can get his first Mammoth. In addition to that, Surtha, you're going out to sea, and in fact, this is a mysterious island, so you can actually go here in March stance, because there's no battle at it. You can have Power of Prescience. And favorable winds, yes. Plus 25 campaign movement range. That'll help us get even more islands. Now, this is a shipwreck, which means there will be a battle. And we'll at least get to see some of his chariots go to work. Well, obviously, we're going to get a lot more in here, but we need the cash for that. Anyway, let's end the turn. Let's see if we can't get that Sword of Torgal going. If we can't, we'll still be able to fight this Rebel stack. Hopefully it gets to 2020 stack instead of just stopping at like 14 units or something like that. I guess we're about to find out. Looks like it's still growing by that plus 20. War declared between Nagaroth and the Order of Lore Masters, as well as the Heralds of Ariel. Okay. Sudenburg and Pirates of Sartosa. We really don't care about that. Why are they even fighting? What the hell? Sudenburg and the Pirates of Sartosa? Sartosa's out here, and Sudenburg's all the way down here. What the hell are they doing? Okay, well, whatever. A raiding, Marineburg, where was it? Fire and Smoke. Oh, more damaged buildings. This better not cost a lot. It does not, in fact, cost a lot. Perfect. Okay, are you still upgrading? Yes, it looks like you are. Hopefully you can indeed get a full stack. Ooh, they will have Chaos Marauders. Lovely. That's exactly what I want to see. I want to see the regular Marauders fight off against their Chaos Follower brethren. Not that we're all not Chaos Followers, but but you know what I mean. This will be fun. I'm a little bit wary of those Hell Cannons killing all of our Berserkers, but I guess we'll see when we get there. Anyway, Throgg, you level... Oh, you did not level up, okay. Can you reach Castle Von Rock in a single turn? Not even close. Looks like it'll take it 2. We could hit Erengrad from here. Oh, wow, it's another 50k. But since we're not at war with Kislev yet, there's probably no need to. What we do want to do is go into raiding stance, let's say right here. And then hopefully we'll be close enough to hit Castle Von... Oh, damn it, he just took Castle Von Rocket. Okay, no, you know what? We need to... Can we go into March stance? Book it to Wolfenburg. Man, that was like an 18k. Oh, please don't frickin' siege us. How are you managing to do this, Manny? Your frickin' stack is absolute trash. I'm gonna be so salty if they try to take Wolfenburg from us. The frickin' 50k, man. Oh, and we're negative money now as well. We really need that. Okay, let's see. You leveled up again, Jajura. I guess we could go for Renown for now. I mean, there's other stuff that we can get in here, and I do want to go through the Beast Tamer line just because it'll reduce the cost of this army, but it can wait. I guess for now. We should probably also get all this extra HP on Jajura as well, just because it's so damn fragile. So this is pretty good. There's a lot of extra HP lines and a lot of these extra winds of magic. Yeah, kind of like that. These guys should be fairly reasonably powerful when they level up. Anyway, we're not going to use any of our heroes right now, just because we can't. Because we need to save our money. You did level up, though, so we will get that extra point in there. Keep going through Onslaught, almost at Potent. And another hero not moved, hero not moved. Okay. Let's get Sirtha Ek a little battle here, shall we? I think that's the only battle we can fight this turn, so we might as well do it. Go into regular stance, go into the Shipwreck. It'll be a terrible, terrible weak army, but we're still going to fight a cinematic battle because I want to see the charge of the Chariots. And here we go, explore the island, obviously. Yeah, oh my god, it's a trash army. But I just want to see the Chariots go to town, so let's do it. Alrighty, here we go. Debut battle for Sirtha Ek. Now, I know that what we probably shouldn't do, or what we definitely shouldn't do, is charge our chariots directly into the enemy formation as opposed to charge them in the sides and the back and then cycle charge on that. However, we've been experimenting with the trolls, and we might as well experiment with the chariots, see how well they stand up to a direct charge like this, and moving through the water as well, so, or the shallow water, whatever it is. Let's see, where's Sirtha, in fact? I want to see him. Okay, he's going to get in there later. So here we go. First charge of the Ice Wolf chariots. We don't really have the basic chariots yet, just the Ice Wolves thus far. And as I recall... there used to be a bug with the Ice Wolves. I don't remember if it existed on the Ice Wolf chariots or only the regular Ice Wolves, where the Ice Wolves couldn't get up to their proper speed. They run much slower because they had an issue with the animation. I don't know if that was ever fixed, but hopefully SFO fixes it. I haven't actually tested it. What I should probably try to do is have the wolves... Ooh, there was a nice charge over there. Definitely some bowling going on there. It looks like the chariots were actually able to build up enough speed here, and let's see how much damage they did on the charge. Not much to this unit, but a decent amount to this pirate gunnery mob. It's about 15% from a single charge. Now, ideally what would happen is we would have a melee line right now, so the chariots could all charge through, and then pick up speed again, and then charge and break up the enemy formations again. However, as this is not the case, because we're mostly screwing around, we're going to let them fight in melee a little bit. I mean, we're still going to push them through as well, and then cycle charge a bit, but probably not going to be able to build enough speed to get the better charges in there. Still, I am liking how much mass the Ice Wolf chariots have. They certainly seem to be able to push their way out of enemy formations, which is something I really appreciate. Now, we can see Sirtha over here. He's going to charge the enemy lord. Let's see how well he does in terms of attacking a single target as opposed to a formation of units where he could get lots of kills at the same time, because this is not really an ideal use for him. Anyway, does his personal chariot have less skulls than the Ice Wolf chariots? I mean, he's got a couple skulls up here, but I feel like Sirtha could use some more skulls. Let's see what we're looking at over here. We got skull, skull, skull. We got more skulls up here. We got more skulls down here. Sirtha. Oh, wait, do you also have skulls down here near the horse? Yeah, okay. Okay, now he also has skulls down here, okay. It's relatively even. I just feel like he deserves some more skulls by being the Lord here. And looks like we're gonna get another charge in from this Marauder Ice Wolf chariot as it was able to push through the enemy formation and attack again. It looks like the Rotting Leviathan is also chasing around our units, which is kind of annoying, because we don't really have anything in this army that's mobile that can deal with these things. When we get the Marauder Horse Masters, it'll be less of an issue. And this time we're going to be charging directly into enemy halberds. just to see how it is. We're going to be a little bit clipping this formation. This is generally what you're supposed to do with chariots when you're charging in and you're not rear charging, folks. Because this works quite well, and you can use your mass to push through, maintain speed, and then recharge again. Yeah, not doing that with everybody. This particular set of chariots has actually been locked in with the fight for a while, and now they're moving in. They are going to get shot in the back by these damn gunners. We also have our giant pile of doggos and wolfos. They're working together in a host here, and they are just going to destroy this carronade super quickly. I didn't even get to see the charge because they killed them so damn fast. This is 3 units, I believe. One of the Ice Wolf units is over here helping out the Ice Wolf chariots, which does make sense. And here we go. These ones haven't been able to push out of the mass mostly. You appear to be stuck, unfortunately, but there's a lot of units around you, and you had no speed to get out of that, but that's okay. At least the chariots are still running around. Unfortunately, our duel was rudely interrupted by this rotting Leviathan, so Sirtha X's gonna have to run out of there. He can't fight both, and plus it's probably a really bad matchup. A single target Lord with a polearm against Sirtha. Anyway, finally we're going to move up our main army. We've seen enough from the chariots, i.e. what they can do when charging straight into the enemy troops. None of them are dead, and none of them have lost models. In fact, the most damage that we've taken is from this Norsken Ice Wolf unit, which charged into the enemy formation to help out the chariots, but actually ended up taking quite a bit of damage as well. But hey, it's fine. And now I do notice that the enemies have not taken a crazy amount of damage themselves either, so we definitely need to try to get those rear charges in. What I'm now thinking is that's going to be really difficult later on when we don't have a melee line at all, because I don't intend Sirtha's army to be a standard type of army. It's going to be full meme army with nothing but mobile units. So how that's going to work against the full stack with nothing but chariots, wolves, and horse masters is going to be interesting. We're probably going to have to kite a lot, i.e. send out our chariots and especially our horse masters and try to get the enemy armies to split up and sort of follow our units. We'll see how it works in practice later on. And I'm also going to be curious to see how this works against the Skull Island. We're actually probably going to have to use our main melee line against the Skull Island. And ooh, hello, that's probably going to damage our wolves. No, actually it looks like that hit the chariots. Well, that's fine. So yeah, it looks like the chariots are stuck here now. I usually just keep pressing J and tell them to come back in. Oh, and the Rotting Leviathan's still following Sirtha around. Sirtha tried to run all the way back around, try to go for the enemy Lord, but unfortunately he keeps just getting followed. This Rotting Leviathan's stalking him. Fortunately, the enemy army appears to be dead. Our melee line didn't really get to do anything, but that's just fine. Our giant pile of doggos and wolfos did do decent job here, and now I like the chariots moving among them. This is what I want to see from Sirtha's army. This feels so right. Hopefully we get to see a lot more of this. And yeah, going after the Leviathan with the chariots probably does nothing at all to it, but you know, it was just for fun. Besides, this army is dead, and it is starting to disintegrate. The enemy Lord appears to have been charged by Sirtha over here, and he's pushing him back. Well, he could push him into that tree and just die, but I guess the horses would die as well. And there we go, they've stopped it. The enemy army will crumble, and the enemy Lord is going to have a very, very short duel against Sirtha. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a real duel because there's not much we can do about it. Because this guy will disintegrate and will take a lot more damage due to that than Sirtha attacking him. But it doesn't seem like Sirtha does all that much damage to him at any rate. Yeah, there we go, there's the disintegration. Sirtha just needs to charge with chariots, and this army is just about done. Looks like one halberdier left here, or deckhand's mob, whatever. I see halberd symbol, I think Empire halberdiers, and there it is, completely overrun, but we could have auto-resolved it with basically no casualties as well, so it's not surprising at all. Alrighty, there we go. Easy little victory. We certainly saw that poor Sirtha doesn't make for a particularly good duelist. He should really be fighting enemy masses of infantry and range units and stuff like that. Certainly not rotting leviathans or enemy lords. So we'll try to keep him out of that sort of thing in the next time and the next few times, I suppose. We'll see what he's like when he gets a little bit more powered up. Chariots did okay. I mean, I wasn't cycle charging too much, but I did a little bit. They did more damage than anything else other than the Beasts of Tashnar, but that's expected because they're a regiment of renown, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'll try cycle charging them maybe a little bit more, but I'll see. I mean, I don't have the patience to go crazy on the cycle charging, especially when there's gonna be even more chariots in this army. But since it's a meme army, we might have to control it a little bit more. So I guess we'll see. Anyway, we are going to kill the captives for a little bit more power. Screw the sacrificing. And there we go. Cursed Islet. We got a 3k money for it. And let's see. Where are we going to go next? Fell Cargo should give us some money, but it's a little uncomfortably close to the elves. Tyrion could sail right out of there. Is there anything up here that we could grab? Let's see. We have a shipwreck, so that's another fight. We have a remnants of battle. Is there a skull? The Skull Island. Yes. Okay, Sirtha, go up there. That's a free 20k. You're going up. You can't land, so you might as well go through this way. Go through the shared, controlled sea as opposed to the contested sea. All right, Sirtha, you've got yourself a level. Oh, we're not even maxed out on the chariot stuff. And in fact, I want to see what the buffs for the chariots are. Oh, another 15 charge bonus, as well as weapon strength and melee attack, huh? Okay, yeah, so when they get to rank 7, they'll probably be quite a bit more powerful. In the meantime, I guess we should try to go towards this as fast as possible, shouldn't we? Alright. We don't really need Infamous Marauder. We're not going to spend any points on these, obviously. What will we put points in right now? Do we go straight for the Fury of the Hound? Oh, right, but that gives Berserk, which I also really don't like, but it also gives basically everything that Sirtha wants. Vigor, speed, massive amounts of charge, and weapon strength. It's exactly what he wants. I mean, missile resistance we don't really care about. Armor is nice, but he's already at 105, which is pretty darn decent, and we could get regeneration and poison attacks. Poison Chariots does sound like a pretty good combination. Melee attack or melee defense and physical resistance would help him be a little bit more survivable. And he could get speed, as well as winds of magic, from the Sorcerer of the Eagle, but I don't really care about the Fireball bounce spell, like at all. And then finally, the Serpent. Immune to psychology. We got a spell that gives us a bunch of buffs, which is not really that great. A leadership we really don't care about on Sirtha because he's going to be far away from his main forces and everybody's going to be running around. The Indulger in the Exotic is nice due to the extra hit points, but it looks like the Fury of the Hound's just going to be better just because of the charge bonus, because we want to stack that as much as possible. Anyway, what else can we get here? This buffs up Norsken, or this buffs up Skin Wolves. Oh, here it is. Beast Slayers, Marauder Horsemasters. We're going to get these in this army, so we're going to have to get that. And nobody else is going to get buffs. All of the regular Marauders are going to be leaving this army. Okay, so that's Sirtha for now. And everybody else can't do anything because we're waiting for the enemies to make a move, or we're waiting for their armies to be maxed out. So, we're gonna end this turn. Let's see if we can't take Wolfenburg for ourselves. Please, don't you frickin' do it, Manny. Don't you do it. I already don't like you as it is, Manny. Vlad is your superior in every way. Alrighty, looks like Wolfenburg is safe for now. Oh, looks like a Kislev army just moved out to Erengrad. Looks like they're foreseeing what is soon going to happen with Throgg hitting them. Oh, what is this? Middenheim. They've, oh yes, we got the Butcher's captives for Marauder buffs. Lovely, but this... Middenheim's back. Oh, but there's going to be a rebellion here. It'll probably die anyway. I doubt they're going to get a full army here with 0... Actually, they're making 253 money. That's probably enough for the AI to make like 3 stacks. I'm laughing, but it's annoying. Well, hopefully they'll deal with themselves. I really don't want to march Throgg all the way back there. What I do want, however, is to march Throgg into Wolfenburg and take that 54k nearly. That's amazing. All the money we'll need. Okay, and this looks like this is going to be a super easy battle. Probably won't even need to make the cinematic, because Throgg is just going to break through. We will have to make a cut here, which we will make in a moment. I just want to see if Wulfric's ready. Oh, hello. What is this? Karl Franz with a... Oh, wow, look at this army. Where's he going? Why isn't he trying to retake Altdorf? What the hell? This is his extra spawn. The special spawn that he gets for the Empire dying. I don't understand what happened here. He could have retaken Altdorf with this stack. He's got long rifles, iron sides. He's got basically all the good Imperial supply stuff. Eldred's Guard, Imperial Foot. Some Reichsguard Knights of the Blazing Sun. Oh, he also has the Citizen's Gun, so it won't even hurt his own units, as well as a steam tank. What are you doing, Karl? I wanted him to retake Altdorf so then we could retake it without having to attack the vampires early. Anyway, I feel like... what do we do? You know what? I think we're going to attack this with Wulfric right now. My reasoning for this is... Oh, wait, but if Throgg attacks, will he level up to level 30 out of this? Yeah, he will. Damn it. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to attack with Throgg then. We could probably auto-resolve it, but I don't trust Frosty getting killed. Okay, I guess next episode's going to be a very Wulfric-heavy episode. I.e., we're gonna level up to 30, we're gonna get the Mammoth in here, destroy this Chaos Army, which will probably be a pretty easy battle, to be perfectly honest, because their Chaos Marauders aren't going to be able to stand up to our Marauder Champions and our Zerkers. But more importantly, with the Mammoth in here, we'll be able to start on the Sword of Torgal next step. So, let's start with Throgg, then. And let's take that 50k. We might as well get the money in here as well. Shatter Skulls! There we go. Shatter Skulls, buddy. Let's make that quick cut. There it is, and let's go. There's gold in them there walls. Alrighty, so we're not going to do a cinematic battle this time. There are two gates, however. I think what we will do is we will separate our forces into two blobs of trolls to see how the enemy reacts to that. I guess Throgg will go with one, and then we'll have the Carnifex go with the other. Oh, Fimir. You're all stalking, so you won't be fired upon by the towers. Balefiend can go here, and I guess we can put... Wow, this is, you know... and then I guess we could put the Fimir... Where are the Mist Stalkers? Oh, they're right here. Selected the wrong unit. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, so you are not actually stalked. I swear we could get you stalked, but maybe we can't. Okay, just hide here for now. How do we want to move this? Okay, so Stone Trolls will be blocking for everybody. And then we'll have Ice Trolls next... Ice Trolls, and then we'll have these guys. Alrighty, and then Throgg will be out here, and Frog will lead the other one. Where's Frog? There you go, buddy. You're gonna be out here, and then we will still bring another Norsken Bile Troll here because I want the poison to be applicable to every side. River Trolls will bring up the rear of this little formation, like so, and then Carnifex, you can be among the formation right there. One blob here, please. Group 2. Throgg and the other blob here. Let's see which one wins. It's gonna be a race. And right here. Alrighty, I believe that's all the units that need to go in there. I guess we should get Frosty back so he doesn't get killed by the towers or by gunners again or something silly like that. Anyway, start deployment and start the battle. Throgg, attack. And you, Frog, attack as well. Carnifex, you walk, don't run. Alrighty, here we go. Two blobs. Look at those trolls. And, oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, the stone trolls are much slower than regular trolls, and it looks like Norsken trolls are the, are they the fastest troll unit? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Alright, how are we doing over here? Is Throgg? Throgg is taking damage. Okay, you know what? You're gonna use Flow of Battle. Oh, they got handgunners up there. Okay. Makes sense. Use Flow of Battle, and you might as well use Potion of Toughness as well. You're gonna regen while you're in there. Alrighty, we're almost at the freaking gate here. Ah, glorious. Alright, break it down. Don't stop. Break it down. Don't just let Throgg do it. I know you're all scared of him, like, killing you for interfering with his duel against the gate here. And, none of the units seem to want to move up here. So, what about you guys? Are you guys moving up? Are the trolls forcing each other to not attack? That's kind of annoying. Wait, can we attack? Can we tell them to do it individually? Yeah, it looks like they have to be ordered individually as opposed to the group. Well, that's kind of silly game. Everybody move in. We got mortars dropping, or mortar shells dropping among us here. Stone trolls, get in there. And then you guys get in there as well, please. There we go. Throgg, how are you doing against this game? Quite a bit better. Okay, you guys, all individual orders as well. Maybe I should have done this cinematically, but we're gonna get a better cinematic battle from sieging Kislev. Because that'll also be a siege, and then we'll actually have to contend with an actual proper garrison. Unlike this. This is just a trash basic garrison. Well, I mean, it's still a built-up garrison, but it's going to be trash compared to what we have. Now, Carnifex's a little bit hurt. Throgg also took a lot of damage, but he was up ahead in this army. So, let's see, 46 on this gate, and we got 59 on this gate. Good job. Oh, that's the power of Throgg. And let's see, do we have the Lord here or on this side? Fair amount of units down here still. What about over here? And, where the hell's their Lord? You got an Empire Captain up there. Don't tell me their Lord is all the way over here. Oh, come on, Archlector. Don't be a coward. Fight Throgg. 85. Well, this one will break through first, and then we're going to charge directly into all these guys. And 95, and here's Throggy. Hey, I said here's Throggy. There we go. Okie dokie. There we go. Trolls going in. Let's see if the river trolls manage to survive a little bit better than last time when they're in a blob like this. It's glorious. If nothing else, even if the units aren't all the same effectiveness, it's worth it. Just because you can pick them apart in a crowd. There we go. Alrighty. And what about second gate? Are you through as well? And it is also through. Oh, no, they've opened the second gate. Oh, no, wait, it is damaged. It is done, okay. Everybody in as well. Go, go, go. How are we doing? Okay, so obviously... Okay, well, Throgg can activate both of his buffs, and then everybody here will just get absolutely destroyed. You guys don't really have the buffs, or any kind of buffs. I think what we'll need to do is we're going to send... Jajura over here to help. Now the enemies do. Oh, they still have range up there. Damn. Okay, Jajura, you're gonna have to go through the side right here, like so. Might as well pop your arcane conduit right now. You know what? Let's get Frosty in there as well. He'll take some damage, but it'll be okay. It doesn't actually look like our trolls are taking too much damage, so they'll be fine, I'm sure. And you are not attacking Carnifex. Why is that? Oh, you're stuck behind all the trolls. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is what I came here to see. After all that testing, this might be a lot more fun for the trolls, where they can actually support each other. And, oh, we got some knights. Oh, the demigriffs are in here. You know what? You guys all target the demigriffs, please, because they can actually dish out some hurt. Oh, wow, they've actually taken a lot of damage, but our regular Norsken trolls have taken a bit of a beating as well. What about over here? Throgg's force has basically destroyed this portion. In fact, wait, you guys all kill that handgunner unit. Throgg, chase that Bright Wizard down. What about you guys? Alright, Demigriff unit is just about to die. Victory is in our grasp. In fact, Frosty, I guess you can help this. There's a blob here. You can breathe on it. Jajura, you're going to move right here. And then you're going to go right there. Perfect. Frosty, take care of this whole... humans being alive situation for us, would you? Breathe right on... I don't want to breathe on the trolls. I mean, it won't kill them, but it'll do a little bit of damage. I don't like that. Man, there's not really a good option here. Too close to the trolls, huh? Whatever, do it anyway. Let's see how this works out. Oh, I guess we could just ignore it and breathe on high. Like on these guys. You know what? Breathe on the handgunners then. Screw it. Go up here and breathe on the handgunners. I don't see their lord up here anyway. But let's see how much damage this does to them. And besides, these guys will have one already. And there's the breath. In fact, let's slow it down for a few seconds. Oh, damn it. Did I speed it up instead? Every damn time. Alright, Frosty, drop in on those crossbowmen. I wanted to get Jajura to help out with this. But now I'm thinking... what are we gonna use? Like, we pop a Pit of Shades here, but it'll probably do more damage to them, to us than to them. Do we have any buffs? Yeah, let's pop this back. Do we have any buffs from the Lure of Shadows? I guess we could use Occam's Mind Razor. Hey, wait. Overcast. There we go. And then you guys, together. There we go, that's much better. And then you two can attack this Empire Captain, especially the Carnifex. Throgg, how are you doing out here? Did you kill that Bright Wizard yet? You appear to be fighting some... Oh, here he is. Okay, Throgg, you can do this stuff by yourself. I forgot about your units as well. Hey, these guys are still doing stuff, though. Go charge that. Throgg is independent. He's full HP. His regeneration is certainly working out, because he had the most damage. You know what? Buff yourself and then use Flow of Battle so that you can chase this fella down. I think the enemy's army is just about to rout as well. Ooh, we got Throgg, rather, surrounding their Arch-Elector with the help of some Ice Trolls. When in the rear line, the River Trolls don't appear to have taken too much damage. In fact, who's taken the most damage? Well, actually, it was one River Troll unit and Throgg. This is going to be overkill. Oh, this poor Arch-Elector. I wonder if he can get away from this. In fact, let's move forward and surround him. There we go. And he's got the debuffs on him as well. What are his stats like? He's at... Wow. His speed is at 15? I take it that's because of the Frostbite. But what else? Something else has got to be slowing him down. It can't just be the Frostbite. It doesn't make that much of a debuff. And yeah, I could have sent the Fimir in, but, you know, this is kind of fun. Yeah, it's minus 40% speed. Now his speed is at 8. Maybe it's just because he's stuck. And I guess we're getting some poisons on here as well or something. Corrosive Blood reduces speed as well. Okay, so there's definitely some stacking stuff. And there goes the Arch-Elector, slain by the regular Norsken Bile Troll. Oh, right, not Throgg. Throgg's all the way out here. Well, now I'm going to confuse the Bile Trolls together unless I name them something that isn't confusing. And everybody's suggesting names like a Grog and a Brog and stuff. Don't do that to me. I already get confused between Throgg and Frog enough. That's just horrifying. Anyway, that battle's over. Let's see how all the trolls did in terms of the damage that they were able to dish out. What are the results like here? Can we see damage values out of the screen? No. Ooh, wow. 177 on the Norsken Ice Troll units. 144 on Throgg. Oh, it looks like the units with the higher levels. Oh, then again, I was about to say they're doing more damage, but you aren't doing too much more damage than you. Well, I guess we gotta see the damage values, because if somebody was attacking like the Demi-Griffs, they wouldn't have gotten a lot of kills, but their damage value would be higher. So, Throgg himself got a damage of 8k with a damage value of 1k, pretty decent. Carnifex is a single target duelist, so we don't really expect him to do a lot of damage. In battle, ooh, yeah, once again, Bile Trolls are showing up. Look at Throgg. 22k nearly. I think he beat everyone. Damn, Throgg. You do great work. The Stone Trolls actually did quite well at nearly 8k apiece. The Ice Trolls, oh, 23k. Edging out Throgg for the MVP, looks like. Damn, you did quite well. Good job, Norsken Ice Trolls. The River Trolls, this one did pretty decent. They had 12k. And this one did, about Stone Troll level, which is a little bit unfortunate, because considering the Stone Trolls are supposed to be tanks, and then the regular ones are about 10 to 11k, which is something that I would expect from them. Alright. Once again, all the Trolls did pretty well. We are going to sack this for that sweet 54k. Ah, look at all that glorious cash. And we got our Mammoth available now. We will attack this place again next turn. Oh, wait. I just realized. we won't be able to raise it. Manny is gonna move in, and he's gonna take it while it doesn't have a garrison, isn't he? Can we siege this? No, only do nothing. Damn it. Is this the only territory that Austin has left? Yeah, okay, so they're dead, it looks like. Well, we can't really do anything. I guess we're just gonna move away then. If Manny's gonna take it, we might as well start moving all the way out here. Out of my way! And then I guess we can heal ourselves via raiding camp, get a little bit of cash if it lasts for the turn, although I don't really expect it to. Although I suppose what Manny might do is continue recruiting instead of taking Wolfenburg for free. That'd actually work out well for us. But I suppose we'll see. Alright, we got a little bit of time left. Let's see what else we can do here. Okay, this is gonna be too long, most likely. We probably don't have time for another battle, plus I don't want to make any more cuts this episode. Alrighty, you guys might have noticed a little bit of a cut there. I thought that we had essentially run out of time, and we are very close to it, but we do have a little bit of time left, and I feel like we're just going to fight this. I guess we're going to get another battle in this particular episode after all. It's going to take me forever to edit this whole thing, but that's life. Hope you guys appreciate it. Alright, here we go. It'll be Wolfric. Oh, they have 3 hell cannons now. Okay, well, the Maws of Savagery are going to have their work cut out for them. The enemy lord is... What are you? Are you a sorcerer lord or are you a regular lord? Melee expert, sword infantry. Okay, I guess he's not a sorcerer lord, just a chaos lord? I can't tell. Okay, let's just fight this. Obviously, this one is going to be a cinematic battle. There's going to be a lot of Marauder on Marauder action. I know you guys like that sort of thing, so let's see it get done. Alrighty, here we go. Wolfric's buffed Marauders versus basic Rebel Chaos Marauders. I don't foresee them standing any kind of chance. The only thing they could do is get a few nice Hell Cannon shots off and damage some of our units, but other than that, not much. Now, this is also going to be the debut battle for the Soul Crusher War Mammoth, who is moving alongside Wolfric right here. Let's see. Oh, so we got red and blue here, basically. And the one that has red armor has blue eyes. Okay. I'm sensing a theme here. Okay, we're also going to move in our Sorcerer Tavi to try to cast a Flame Storm or Flame Tornado, whatever the hell that spell is called, right on top of the Hell Cannons here. I did try to cast off a Norsken Spear Barrage, but unfortunately it didn't seem to do really anything to the model. I know that the Black Arc Support Fire can actually destroy Hell Cannons and other single artillery pieces, although I don't remember whether the Hell Cannons would die in a single shot. Now, them firing at Tavi is actually doing a fair amount of damage to him. He's at, what, he's taking, what, 25% HP, something like that? And okay, it's closer to 50 now. Damn, those Hell Cannons hurt. Conversely, them hitting Wolfric and not doing nearly as much damage. And there we go, we are going to be able to get that Fire Tornado or Flame Tornado off. It is going to move around, but let's see if it actually manages to hit these things. Unfortunately, not going to be the case. It's going to just get close to them and then move back the other way. But that's okay, because here comes Wolfric and the Soul Crusher working in tandem here to smash through this line of Marauders. They stand absolutely no chance at stopping these gigantic mammoths. Oh, and we got a Sea Fang moving in as well. I did try to cast it through the supporting units of the Hell Cannon, but it looks like it didn't do much damage at all. But that's okay, because the War Mammoths can just break through the line. I mean, look, they started here, and they're making a path, a clean sweep with their tusks, as it were, just to try to get to the Hell Cannons. We're also going to move in the rest of our forces. You can see, well, wow, Tavi is hurt. You can see our Werekin as well as the Maws of Savagery moving up through the back. They're also going to have the same exact goal, which is to try to break apart those Hell Cannons. And wow, you can see the mammoths are gigantic from the tactical view. And then the rest of the army is going to march up. It looks like one of our Berserkers is going to take the brunt of the enemy damage. I don't know why. It looks like 2 Hell Cannons have decided to actually focus on this single unit of Berserkers. They probably would have been better off, A, spreading out their damage, and B, firing it off at these guys, because if they were to miss one of these marauders, they could actually hit the marauder hunters with javelins. So not so great on that AI, but fortunately for us, not for the AI, we are now through and are going to attack these damn hell cannons. There we go. The damage is coming in. This one's at half HP already, and looks like this one's soon to follow. And the rest of the army is quickly getting ready to approach. Look at the enemy marauders just milling around here. They really don't know what to do. I guess it looks like they're all going to charge the... Oh, wow. The war mammoths. We're going to get a lot of hits off, and I believe we're also going to, I don't remember, is this another Norsken spear barrage? I think it is. Yes, indeed it is. Now, this does barely any damage, even though it does knock a lot of formations back. Well, I mean, maybe 10-15% HP, but the main lines have now clashed, and we will be able to watch... or at least partially clashed in the middle over here, and we will be able to watch the Marauder champions go and fight the regular Marauders. And I think we all know who's going to wreck whose faces. I mean, they're literally fighting their own upgrades here. Although, interesting to note, they appear to be using the exact same kind of axes. I feel like the Marauder champions should have some nicer axes. Probably not the Icehorn Marauder type Chaos Warrior type axes, the magical weapon axes, but at least some fancier axes. Do they at least have fancy hats? Let's see. Their hats also appear to be very similar. Can't tell. They might have the exact same kind of hats as well. Maybe they're a little bit fancier. I don't think I've seen this one with the double horns, like the Jacob's Ram type horns on these guys. Okay, you know what? That's not that important. I get distracted by that sort of stuff. Let's see. So obviously our mammoths are actually kind of forcing the AI to blob up. This would be a great target for our burning head, but I don't cast it here because I don't usually like to take advantage of this. This feels a little bit cheap. I generally don't send lords in by themselves to try to draw out the enemy AI just to like destroy them with artillery and stuff, because the AI is stupid. It's just obnoxious to do that. I mean, I will occasionally drop some stuff like the Norsken spear barrage, but that's not really much. Most importantly, we're going to get our army to be doing most of the fighting. I would like to see the berserkers... Ooh, hello, wait, is this marauders with great weapons versus marauder champions with great weapons? That's a nice fight. Let's see what this one looks like. There we go. Oh, hell cannons are still firing, and the enemies are going to take some hits to the Marauder Hunter with javelins as well, but I do stop them and then retarget a single unit over there. We can also see the mammoths towering over and knocking back tons upon tons of marauders in the background. And it looks like the Marauder Hunter champions are taking no damage, whereas the marauders with great weapons are taking damage, so it looks like we know who's going to win this. The berserkers have finally joined the battle as well, fairly late, but they can they avoided a lot of the fire, well, except the one unit that got most of the fire. Sorry, not much we could do about that. Fortunately, the hell cannon, well, this hell cannon has been destroyed. It looks like, I can't tell whether this one is actually still operational or whether the crew has moved off. This one is fortunately routing, and it looks like this side of the map is actually basically destroyed. I do wonder why this happened. There we go. We are, now that our forces have arrived, we are going to get some casts off into the actual enemy forces. They are having a terrible time against the mammoths, but the berserkers are also making fairly quick work of their foot soldiers. Nice. There we go. This is mostly just a battle for fun. Obviously, we could have auto-resolved it, but, you know. Soul Crusher got to have his debut, plus it's a preparation for the massive amount of peasants that we'll be killing, presumably next episode, unless something crazy happens. And there we go. It looks like a lot of the enemy forces are just about to rout. It's kind of hard to tell who's fighting who unless you're really close up, because the Marauders look almost identical. I guess the Berserkers at least stand out from the regular Marauders, but there we go. It looks like everybody's routing. Their Lord is actually still on the field. I have been ignoring him with Wulfric, but I do believe I sent him to kill him right now. And there we go. That's a scary sight. Charging on in and knocking back some of our own Marauders, and then since their Lord is the only one that hasn't routed, we're going to be chasing the rest of their units around while Wulfric takes care of their Lord, who took a lot of damage there and is now trying to run away as well. Sorry, buddy. Get another hit in there, Wolfric. Just watching that HP. Oh, see, he has a nice, nice Chaos Sword and Chaos Shield. Come on. I feel like at least some of our Norskens would have been able to loot some of that stuff. I mean, maybe they would have joined the Chaos Warriors if they had, but nonetheless. And was that enough? That did indeed kill the Lord. That almost looked like it did 2 hits, or maybe there was one sort of unseen hit there. Anyway, this battle's over. Just going to speed it up. Marauder versus Marauder on Marauder action as promised, though the Mammoths certainly did a lot of work there. All right, let's see how everybody did. There we go, easy little battle against the Chaos Uprising, and I guess Wolfric and his not-so-merry band of Marauders showed the Chaos Warriors Marauders who is truly favored by the gods. Let's see how everybody did while we're at it. 15k damage on the Maws of Savagery, which is quite nice. 17k on the Soul Crusher, very lovely debut for you, buddy. And 25k on Wolfric himself, and that's considering he didn't really get any good Sea Fangs off, except for that starting one. That was the only one against the Hell Cannons. So very, very nice, Wolfric. You're starting to live up to your reputation. Okay, 21k on our Fire Mage. Good job, Tavi, as well. Didn't really have anybody for Egrim to duel, unfortunately, but he was also there to provide the buffs. It's not surprising. 10k on the Brutes of the Hound. Quite lovely. Good job. I mean, they're the Berserkers, but they were also all the way on the edge of the map, so they actually joined the battle probably later than anybody else. These guys were right in the middle of the line. They all got somewhere around 10 to 12k, and then it looks like all of the other Berserkers did about as well. I think this is the only battle where the Javelins did the worst than everybody, but that's partly because I had them stop targeting most enemies and just had them halt about halfway through, just so that they didn't kill a lot of our own Berserkers, who, I mean, barely took any amount of damage. Granted, this is a basic Rebel stack. It was just a fun battle for the heck of it. Let's see, we will, I mean, sacrifice captives. We don't really need the money now, but nor do we really need replenishment. I guess we're going to kill the captives. 2k. 2k is not bad, but you know what? Kill the captives because we're going to need the buff for the fight for the Sword of Torgal, and I believe Wolfric was out of the buff. Actually, he wasn't out of the buff, but whatever. Alrighty, so that's it for this episode. We are just about out of time. We're going to auto-resolve this other battle as well. I don't think anybody should die. Wow, we actually took more damage here. Well, it's auto-resolve. What do you expect? And then, you know what? Kill the captives again. There we go. Ooh, a Rampager standard. Charge bonus. Oh, Surtha, I got something for you. That's definitely going on Surtha. Anyway, as I said, gonna call it here. We are more than out of time this time. Hope you guys enjoyed the extra battle, and next time we will be starting off by ending the turn and then fighting for the Sword of Torgal. Actually, probably after 2 turns. We'll want Wolfric to heal up to full for the quest battle. I don't know how hard it is. Because we don't know what the reinforcements are. What if they're like Grail Guardians or something like that? This seems like a lie of an army. It can't possibly be just a bunch of peasants with a single Grail relic. We'll see you next time. Anyway, all glory to the algorithm, whatever I usually say. And thanks for watching.